Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Will It Survive an Equestrian. Today I am going to be testing out the Beauty Concepts Ultimate Eye Collection. This is a set that my mom got me for Christmas. In here we get 2 mascaras, a liquid eyeliner, and an eyelash curler. So today I am going to be testing it out, putting it on and testing it out while I go to my riding lesson and see how well it holds up throughout the day. As always, out of the literally billion other YouTube creators out there, thank you so much for choosing to watch me try out an eye collection set today. Be sure and give this video a like so it's easier for other people to find, and subscribe to see more of me in the future. I also have a second channel now, which is where I post my food, fun, challenges, lifestyles type of videos. I will link that for you down below if you are interested in seeing that. And let's get on with the video. Okay, so this is the Beauty Concepts Ultimate Eye Collection. You get 2 mascaras, a liquid eyeliner, and an eyelash curler. Now, this was a gift for Christmas, so I don't really know where it came from, but maybe you saw it out during the Christmas season, or maybe you have it. I can't say that I've really ever used or tried anything from Beauty Concepts. Okay, now this comes in like a super cute packaging. You have like a snowman and there's a little town, and it's just very nicely presented. And on the back it gives like instructions on how to put on mascara and the liquid eyeliner and how to use the eyelash curler. I am pretty good at applying makeup though, so I think I will skip reading those directions. On a normal day of going to my riding lesson, I do not wear a whole lot of makeup. I mostly only will wear a lip balm. I do my eyebrows, and I will wear an eyeliner and a mascara for 2 reasons. I generally do not have enough time in the morning to apply a bunch of eyeshadow and blend it out nicely. And the second reason, I think putting on a little eyeliner and mascara kind of is just a cute way to liven up your face and make you look a little bit more awake and alert. If I am ever going to wear makeup during a riding lesson or when I'm going to the stables, it will be probably an eyeliner and a mascara, maybe a lip product. It is seldom that I wear full foundation, even though I have tested them before. Okay, so I think I'm going to start in the order that I would apply this. So I have used this eyeliner before. It's kind of watery. It looks like it's going to bleed, but then it dries down really solid and doesn't move. It did kind of make my eyes burn a little bit. I don't know if that was just sensitivity on that particular day. It was Christmas morning and I was very kind of reluctant to be awake and putting on makeup, but I did it anyway. Getting sidetracked. So it did burn my eyes a little bit. I do want to keep experimenting with it though and just see what happens and see how it works. The brush, even though it's a brush, besides using a applicator that's kind of more felt, it is very thin and makes it easy to get right next to the lash line. So I don't know if you can see or not, but it's not quite fully pigmented, so I think I'm going to let it dry a second and apply a second coat. You can see the swatch on my hand though, and nothing's happening. It's not rubbing off, it's still staying there. Okay, so this is 2 coats of the eyeliner. You definitely, I think, need a couple layers to really, build it up to the full intensity. And it is kind of starting to burn my eyelashes a little bit. Like, it's not terrible, but there is a little bit of a tingle there. Okay, while we wait for the eyeliner to dry, I'm going to talk about this eyelash curler a little bit. I actually, so far, have really been liking this. I think maybe I explained in a video like a very long time ago that I don't really like to curl my eyelashes. The point being is the other eyelash curler I have, the pad is not as thick as this one, And so when you close it, the metal part that curls it has kind of cut into the pad and like made a little crack. And so when I would use it on my eyes, my lashes would kind of get stuck in that crack. And when I would open it, they would still be stuck there and it would like have a tendency to rip them out. And I just did not like that, so I was not curling them. But this lash curler seems to, you know, it doesn't seem to be cutting into that pad. So I do like that, and I have been trying to practice with it. It's very beautiful, like kind of like a rose gold maybe. And it's got teal grips for the handles. So I am going to curl my lashes now. So I think that kind of maybe curled them a little bit at least. Right, so now I want to talk about the two mascaras that the set comes with. This comes with the Mega Boost Volumizing Mascara and the Ultra Lashes Lengthening Mascara. Now, I do not really like the lengthening mascara. It's just very, very watery and it doesn't do a whole lot for my lashes. It doesn't apply a whole lot to them and it doesn't really seem to lengthen them a whole lot. So I'm not really like that thrilled with this one. I do like the volumizing one better. I like a thick, rich formula. That's kind of how I like my mascaras. I do not have a whole lot of lashes naturally, so whatever I can use to kind of like make them look bigger, I want to use. The brush on this mascara really doesn't do much. It's quite small, but I mean, like if you have smaller eyes, it's kind of like easier to like get in there really good. But you know, compared to like a normal size mascara, this is a small brush. Another thing I will say is this formula is very, very wet and it kind of takes forever to dry. The 2 times I have used this, it's kind of made a mess all over the place because I don't realize that it still needs that much time to dry. So that is just something to think about. I hope though, as I continue to keep using this, it will dry out and get a little bit better. I'm going to give the first coat a second to dry and then I will be back to apply a second coat. So I did apply 2 coats of this mascara. Don't know if you can see or not, but it is so wet that you kind of like have to be careful with it. And I mean, I don't think this is super, super volumizing. It's, you know, not going to be anything like 1,000 times greater than your natural lashes, but it will give them a little bit of a tint. It will make them darker. And like I said, it is super, super wet now. Like seriously, I cleaned kind of the excess off of the brush and it ended up splattering all over everything, like splattering all over the desk and the mirror. So I hope if it dries out a tiny bit, it will be a little bit easier to manage. Second of all, it's so wet, I think it might have flattened what curl I did put on, but that's okay. I am still learning to experiment with an eyelash curler as well. Okay, so like I said, I do have a riding lesson today. It's just kind of going to be routine. I also don't think it's going to be that long of a day, but we will still see how this mascara holds up. We are back to having very, very hot weather again. Yesterday it was like 75 degrees Fahrenheit, so heat and sweat is also probably going to be a factor today. I kind of like thought that maybe an eye video would kind of like an eye products video would kind of be boring because it's kind of a smaller detail. You don't see it as much as you do like a foundation or a lip product. But thinking about it, this is actually pretty important because you need your eye makeup to hold up, like, you know, during the day. You don't want it to melt or smudge or get in your eyes and burn them like when you're riding or driving your horse trailer down the interstate. It is currently 9:14 in the morning. So as always, I will take you along with me and we will see how this eyeliner and mascara holds up throughout the day.
A consistent connection. That's really beautiful, Allison. Keep going. Left leg or right leg, give him a kick. It's just your outside leg. I mean,
Inside leg, right?
yes. Okay. Yes. Outside leg stays quiet. Don't step on the dog.
Oh
Go like you're going to go around the last bucket there. Pick up the try? That's beautiful. See how nice he fills up the outside neck and then the outside ring? You see that? That's really nice. Super. That's beautiful. Good.
He just wants to finish.
I know. He's thinking, well, in his routine, when we work hard, and look at your leg now. Oh, God, that's a great leg. You're going to love it. I love it. Keep your leg down long. I love it. I love it. I love it. Good. And then down to walk. And then walk.
It is currently 4:33 in the afternoon. Okay, so it is the end of the afternoon. I am finished riding and back home now. I think that this eyeliner and mascara held up really, really well throughout the day. See, the eyeliner is still very black, still very pigmented. The mascara did stay on pretty good. You know, it did smudge a little bit on this eye. But other than that, I am actually pretty pleased with it. So the main question is, did it survive an equestrian? I think yes, absolutely, it totally did. It was super, super nice and warm today. I changed my shirt to a short sleeve because the long sleeve was just getting a little bit too warm and uncomfortable. And so I know I was sweating a little bit, and liner held up really well. The mascara did smudge a tiny bit, as you could kind of see. It is Christmas vacation, so my sister is back home visiting, and we were just kind of, you know, playing in my room and whatnot, and she threw my stuffed unicorn like at my face. You know how, like, having fun with siblings, anyway, my unicorn like hit my face twice, and this still like didn't smudge or flake that much. So first thing on top would be the liquid eyeliner. I'm really impressed with it. It is a little bit thin, but you can build it up and it works really good. I definitely will be using this again. Second place would be the eyelash curler. I want to continue to keep trying this and learning how to use an eyelash curler that doesn't rip my lashes out. No, it's not a bad mascara. It will work. It's just not as like separating and lengthening as I like. But I do want to continue to keep using this, and maybe as this super wet formula dries out, it will get a little bit better. And then fourth place is the lengthening mascara. Just because it's so thin and it doesn't hardly do anything. I don't know. Maybe I will continue to keep trying this, but if it really just isn't for me, I don't want to use it because it's just not worth my time and frustration. So I think that is everything for this video. This was kind of a fun video, you know? It was fun to do something a little bit different, so I'm kind of interested. Maybe I will do like eyeshadow next or something, just to make sure that I keep some variety. And it was fun to have kind of like multiple things to test out since this was a set. So like I said at the beginning, since this was like, I'm assuming a limited edition holiday set, I don't know if you could find or get it anymore. If you ever see or find Beauty Concepts, the liquid eyeliner is good, and their lash curling tool is good. So we are finished with 2017. It's good, it's bad. I had a lot of really, really great stuff happen this year, and then a lot of really not so good stuff happen this year. So my wish is that 2018 can be full of great things for everybody. Starting YouTube for me has been really, really good, and I want to keep continuing to do it. Even if I don't have 1 million subscribers yet, or an enormous amount of views, I still really like to do this, and even if no one watches it, I still want to do it. So I think I'm going to be going. I need to feed my dog and then probably feed myself. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! That was weird. Okay, my sister's playing squeaky football with my dog outside.